and welcome again to Kind Karma Kitchen. Today we're making chai tea. I'm not going to do too much of an intro today, we'll just get straight into it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy today's video. Okay, so we have our masala tin. These are really handy if you want to make chai tea often, because all your spices are just in the one spot. But let's begin anyway with some green cardamom pods. We need 5 cardamom pods. Just need one more. And then we're going to go for these black cardamom pods. 2 of those. And then we've got to give them a bit of a smash up in our mortar and pestle. So if you've woken up feeling a bit cranky, get it all out here. Just smash them up. Cool, now we move on to the next step, which is ajwain seeds. 1 teaspoon of these. Next up we're going for some black peppercorns seeds, or whole peppercorns. Just 5 of those for a little bit of heat for our digestion. Couple of teaspoons of fennel seeds. Now we're going for some whole cloves, 5 of those. Don't need to smash any of these up, I'm just measuring it all out in the one bowl, so then it's just easy to chuck into my saucepan. Okay, now we've got our pot on the stove. To that pot, let's add 2 cups of water. Pre-boil it in the kettle, it's a lot quicker. And to the water, we're going to add our spices. But there's more. Let's add a cinnamon stick. This is a big one. If you can't get them this big, add 2. And then we're going to add in about 1 inch of freshly sliced ginger. And then pop on a lid and bring it to a boil. So now that we have it to a boil, we just need to lower the heat. So to a very low simmer for about 10 minutes. So it's been simmering away for 10 minutes. We need to add in our black tea. So I pop in 3 of these bags. You can also use rooibos tea if you want a caffeine-free version. So I just snip off the tags so they're not in the way and don't catch on fire. This is 3 teaspoons of raw sugar. Give it a little mixy mix and then pop on the lid and just let it sit around for about another 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, time to strain the tea. So just have a bowl underneath people. It could get messy. And what I do is I get my wooden spoon and I just press all that liquid out of the tea bags. We don't want to waste any of that goodness. Just get it all out. And then what I do is I measure my tea, pop it in the measuring jug, and I want 2 cups. So as you see, I've lost a little bit of water there. And I'm just going to take this over to my tap and put in some more water so it's at 2 cups. So now we add the tea back into our pot and then we add our milk. So I'm using a blend of almond and coconut milk, and this is 3 cups, 750 mils. Give it a little blend and then cover till it's nice and warm. Okay, the tea's made, so of course we need to taste the tea, so let's have a crack at it. That's a happy dance saying it is a good tea. Anyway, so this batch makes 5 cups of tea, but with my big cup I actually get only 3 cups of chai tea, but I only really have this in the morning, so the last 3 days. to make life easier, make the tea the day before, and what you can do is actually leave the tea just sit in the brew to room temperature, and actually the longer that you let those spices infuse in that water, it tastes so much better. So sometimes I'll let it sit 5 hours in the pot, then strain it and then just refrigerate it. The next day I pull out the tea and I will warm up my milk, add the tea, pour what I need, and then let that cool down to room temperature and then refrigerate it. So I've got tea ready for the next 2 days. Unless of course I have a friend come over and then I'll have to make more tea. But it is such a delicious tea. This is my favourite way of making chai tea. And it's going to be so good for your digestion if you have tummy problems, to have this after your breakfast or after any meal. And yeah, have a go at it. And I hope you enjoyed this video today, trying different ways on how to film. And I'm loving this. I'm loving sharing what I love to do, which is cook and share good health and good karma. So have a lovely day, everyone. Enjoy a cuppa on me, and peace.